Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our webcast on using indicators to trade intraday strategies. This is the latest in a series of live events offered by TraderPlanet.com through collaboration with well-known industry speakers. Today is Tuesday, April 13th. We're happy to have you join us today. I am Darrell, your host for today's session with Darrell Jobman, a senior analyst for TraderPlanet.com. Today's webcast takes place at a specific date and time, and therefore any opinions given by our presenter may change without notice at any time. Please keep in mind that trading involves substantial risk of loss and therefore may not be suitable for all investors, and past performance is not indicative of future results. We are recording this webcast and it will be posted on TraderPlanet.com, so you will be able to review the material at a later time. You will also find previously recorded webcasts among our other free member education resources within our site at www.TraderPlanet.com. Today's presenter, Darrell Jobman, trades his own personal account and has been involved in the financial markets for more than 40 years. A decorated Vietnam War veteran, he was a newspaper farm editor and editor of several agricultural publications before becoming an editor of Futures magazine for more than 15 years. He has written and/or edited more than a dozen books and trading courses on trading. His passion is helping others succeed by teaching the do's and don'ts of trading. Through his editorial contributions to TraderPlanet.com, he's really been able to take this objective to a whole new level. We're delighted to have him with us today. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Darrell Jobman.
Thank you very much for that introduction, Darla. The first thing I want to do, Darla was, her audio was breaking up a little bit on me, so I want to do an audio check. The first thing, if you will notice down in the lower left corner of your screen, there's a little man, has his hand raised. There's a menu there. If you can hear me fine and the audio is okay, click on I agree. That'll put a check mark up there that shows that my audio is coming through. Okay, looks like some audio is coming through, and we're in pretty good shape. Okay, good. As I say, my audio from Darla was breaking up a little bit, but this looks real good. Okay, I do want to, as long as we're at that little man there, let's talk about that little man one more time here. We're going to clear the screen and ask you the question so I get kind of a sense of who we have out there. My main interest in trading is intraday positions. That describes you. If you're a day trader, intraday trader, and all that, click on I agree. If you're not, if you're a position trader or you have some other method, click on I disagree. Okay? Looks like we have some agreement, some disagreement, but everybody else is kind of non-committal, so it looks like maybe you jump on trades as you have the chance to make the trades. But we'll proceed. So we'll come back a little bit later to this man, and we'll ask another question related to him, so don't forget about the position of that man. Also want to point out from a housekeeping standpoint that CRB data is providing the data for the charts that we're going to be using from Vantage Point later on when I get into the charts. You also probably want to go to full screen mode because that will help you see some of the chart detail a little better when we get to that point. And also, when you have questions, if you can just write them in that little chat box that you see at the lower left, and I'll try to answer some questions at the end of the presentation as much as I have time to handle. Our topic today is a little different than some of those that we typically do because I'm usually thinking in terms of indicators that we can use for intraday trading or day trading. This shows a one-year chart of gold futures. We're not going to talk much about gold, so don't get all excited if you're a gold bug or whatever, expecting some secrets as to the outlook for the gold market, because our focus is going to be on a trading strategy that can be applied to any chart. The reason I picked gold, it's a popular market. If you're not trading it, at least it's a popular one to watch. It has some good swing trading opportunities, good intraday trading opportunities, because it often has a daily range of $10, $15, $20, even more sometimes. It's available in several contract sizes. It's a 100-ounce full-size contract, which means that each dollar change equals $100, and as a mini contract, a mini futures contract of 33 ounces, so that each $1 change equals 33. So you can adjust your thinking, adjust your position size to the size of your account. Now we're going to be looking mostly at the right-hand side of this chart where we're looking We're going to talk about not necessarily how to get on every single move, but there are some opportunities in a trend like this for some day trading opportunities. There are some pros and cons I need to get into. First of all, for this style of trading, first you have to almost have access to real-time data. You have to monitor prices closely, including all hours of the day in a 24-hour market. You have to be nimble enough to adjust orders on the fly. You have to accept that there will be losses. There's no sure thing here, and there are probably more prone to be some losses in a day trading setup than there are in a longer-term position trades. And there are going to be some days when there is no action based on what the indicators show. So whether it's your style of trading or not will depend a little bit on how you want to approach trading, how much time you have to watch the market, whether you can jump on things at 2 or 3 a.m. if they're available. A lot of things that go into day trading that may not make it as attractive to you as perhaps a position trading. Well, to do the day trading, what we do need to have some kind of tools or indicators or something to help trade this market on an intraday basis. We obviously have prices, we have charts to assess the probabilities of what will happen in the future. And one tool that I have found very useful for offering some good clues for short-term market forecast is Vantage Point Intermarket Analysis software. I am not a salesman for Vantage Point. I want to make clear that I'm not getting money for saying something about Vantage Point or any other product sold, but I am more interested in talking about trading strategies and developing trading strategies. Vantage Point is one of the tools that I have found useful to do that. The Vantage Point data comes from intraday analysis. In other words, various markets, target markets, are influenced by a number of other markets, which probably does not come as a surprise, but what Vantage Point has done is use a neural network process to determine the 25 markets or so that have the most influence on a target market, and then reflects that degree of influence in a set of intermarket data.